Hello, Vida Tumul here. Last night I did a free online event via Zoom where I took participants to heal a lot of programs which are not serving their highest issues and best anymore. And I used the modality of healing through the Akashic records. And so there were a lot of programs which we deactivated. And at the same time, whenever you will deactivate, basically you are releasing programs which are not serving your life anymore. So release them. And we always replace them with something positive. And it's actually a good practice to do that because whenever we release something, it creates a void in us. So it's just better to replace it with something. Anyway, one of the programs that we deactivated was I Am Alone. And so we finished the session last night, and I told the participants that there may be cases that this situations, thoughts, feelings, emotions relating to these programs may still come up in their everyday lives. And all they need to do is just be observant. Don't judge anything, but just allow it to come up. Allow everything to surface. If there are difficult emotions, it's okay to feel them. And yeah, so this morning, I was busy with something, getting ready for a Zoom meeting with a fellow healer. And a thought just came to me. And in fact, it was a visual of my mother when she was young. I haven't seen my mom when she was young. I probably have seen pictures of her when she was probably, I don't know, maybe teenager, but I saw there a young child. And I just had a sense that it was her. And then the minute I saw her, I saw also myself as a young child. And it came to me that the childhood that I have experienced where there's so much love in the family, and yet I somehow felt alone. And I've carried that energy all throughout my life until I was I took notice of it, and I've been healing it since then. And it's been like years now that I've been healing it. And every time it comes up, there's a new layer that opens up. Um, so I saw my mom pining for her mother, and I saw also my grandmother who was alone and looking for her mother because when she was born, she didn't. I'm not sure if she passed if her mother passed away when she was giving birth to her. Yeah, my mother, sorry, my grandmother. So the great grandmother passed away before um or after my grandmother um was given birth. And so uh, just give me a few moments. The things, thoughts, emotions came up to validate the feeling of being alone. Not because I'm already healing myself and I'm aware that these things can come up. Obviously, I didn't expect it that this memory will surface. And so I started doing healing for myself, and I offered healing for my mom. And the healing is just basically acknowledging that, Mom, I did it for you. Yeah, out of blind love and loyalty, I leave myself alone and so many times I felt so alone. And I did it all for you out of love. You know, when I said that, it was pure love of a child to a mother. And I also acknowledge the difficult fate of my grandmother for losing her mother. Just imagine a child growing up without a mother. And I saw a line of mothers and their children, um, It's basically the women lineage. Like it was a long line of women pining for their mothers. And so I started to heal from myself, embracing my mom and thanking her for the life and the love that she had given me. And then I just saw that there was this huge long line, and there was this, like, I was hugging my mom, and then her mother was behind her, and then my great grandmother was behind my grandmother, and like long line of women in my family system. And I felt so much love. It's so much love and cared and seen by these beautiful, beautiful women who have so much love for one another, love for a child to the mother and mother to a child. And so I allowed myself to process these emotions, and so I offered healing to everyone. Note that I don't purposely heal, or I don't force healing to anyone. I offer healing. I offer forgiveness. I hold that loving space, and I direct all the healing to the Creator. Because in the end, it's actually the Creator who is the true healer. And I just know how to hold the space, and I have learned it, and I feel that my ancestors have given me this gift so that this program of I am alone will stop with me. And the thing is, I know that my daughter also carries it. So all the more that I wanted to heal myself on this one. And when I say to heal myself, it's not that because we're broken, it's just because I wanted to know more about myself. I wanted to know more about my family system and whatever good I can do for them. For myself, first, please, and to my family system. And I know that it also affects my neighbors, my community, the multiverses. Yeah. So any healing that you do for yourself, it's not just for you. In the first place, there is no issue which is individual in nature. It's always systemic. I'm still at a loss for words. I'm gonna allow myself to continue to process this, and it's just so beautiful and divine. So thank you so much for listening. And if you resonate with this story, with my experience, you may contact me, and then I can also guide you if you feel that you need guidance in order for you to process this. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, amazing moment by moment with yourself and with your loved one.